Hello guys, welcome back to engitrix. Today we will discuss about the last week current affairs. So watch this session, share these sessions to your friends and support and subscribe to our channel. So let's start with the first topic. Ex-Indian Navy Chief Lamba received a meritorious service medal from Singapore. Let's go in detail. Former Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Sunil Lamba received the prestigious military award, the Panjat Jaza Jamilang. It is a prestigious military award of Republic of Singapore. The award is given by the acting president of Singapore, Halima Yaqub, and the award is given for his notable efforts to strengthen the bilateral defense ties between the Indian Navy and Republic of Singapore Navy. And let's talk about the military exercises done by both of the countries. Exercises GMAX conducted by the navies of Singapore, India and Thailand, and exercise SIMBEX conducted by the navies of Singapore and India. Next one is from the topic Books and Authors. Here it is. The author Pavan Seelal's book is titled Forging Metal, Nrupendra Rao and the Pennar Story. Let's go in detail. Forging Metal, Nrupendra Rao and the Pennar Story, a new book by veteran journalist Pavan Seelal was released recently, and the book is published HarperCollins Publishers India, and the book tell about the story of Nrupendra Rao, chairman of board at Pennar Industries Limited, and his entrepreneurial journey. And the narrative offers a distinct business philosophy that is endorsed for aspirant business people to learn how to establish a morally upright organization. And it also demonstrates how a company may be successful and long-lasting when ethics, social responsibility, and environmental awareness are at the center of its deals. India and Japan had a 2+2 ministerial dialogue in Tokyo. Let's go in detail. The India-Japan engagement has been enhanced both on the bilateral front as well as in many lateral formats such as Quad in recent years. The two countries held the 2+2 ministerial dialogue in Tokyo on September, and the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and the Defense Minister Sri Rajnath Singh were the representatives from India, and the meeting was held at Tokyo. Both the countries talks about the changing threats in the Indo-Pacific, including the strategic consequence of China rise, and both the ministers also discussed the efforts towards more complex and sophisticated bilateral defense exercises such as Dharma Garudian, GMAX and Malabar. And the next one is Prasad Panikeri is appointed as the chairman of Nayara Energy. And let's go in detail. Nayara Energy announced the Prasad Panikeri as the new chairman of the company, and Prasad Panikeri is the director and head of the refinery, and he will be replacing Charles Anthony Fountain. And the tenure of the new chairman of Nayara Energy will start on 3rd October 2022. And the Nayara Energy will focus more on the implementation of its advanced asset development program to transform itself into an integrated petrochemical producer. And next one is DRDO and Indian Army successfully conducted 6 flight tests of QRSAM of Odisha coast. And let's go in detail. The Indian Army and DRDO completed 6 flight tests of the QRSAM system from the integrated test range at Chandipur. And QRSAM is a short-range surface-to-air missile which is designed and developed by Defense Research and Development Organization. And the system aims to provide a protective shield to moving armored of army from aerial attacks. And these tests were conducted in the final deployment configuration consisting of all indigenously developed subsystems, including the missile with indigenous radio frequency seeker, mobile launcher, fully automatic command and control system, surveillance and multi-function radars. And the next one is 3rd Stealth Frigate of Project 17 at Taragiri launched. And let's go in detail. Taragiri, the 3rd Stealth Frigate of the Indian Navy Project 17A was launched in Mumbai, the Mazagan Dock shipbuilders. And this ship has been built using an integrated construction methodology which involves hull block construction in different geographical location and integration and erection on the slipway at Mazagan Dock shipbuilders. They will represent the most cutting-edge class of major surface warships for the Indian Navy in a decade, also featuring BrahMos supersonic surface-to-surface missiles. And the next one is Indian Army and Indian Air Force conduct joint exercise Gagan Strike. And let's go in detail. Indian Army's Kharga Corps and the Indian Air Force have conducted a joint exercise Gagan Strike in Punjab. And the joint exercise was spearheaded by General Officer Commanding Kharga Corps Lieutenant General Pratik Sharma. And the next one is the first patent for a 3D printed rocket engine was obtained by Agnikul Cosmos. Let's go in detail. Agnikul Cosmos, one of the India's private space startups, has acquired its first patent for the design and manufacturing of its 3D printed rocket engine. And the patent, which has been offered to the company under the Center's patent database, comes after the company opened doors to its first factory to 3D print rocket engines at scale. Agnilet, one such single-piece engine, is the world's first single-piece 3D printed rocket engine fully designed and manufactured in India. It was successfully test-fired in early 2021. Next is from the topic Summits and Conferences. Here it is. Cybercrime Investigation and Intelligence Summit 2022. Let's go in detail. And the fourth edition of Cybercrime Investigation and Intelligence Summit 2022 was organized by Madhya Pradesh Police, and the curtain raiser during the summit was ADGP Yogesh Deshmukh, and the conference was conducted in collaboration with SoftClicks Foundation, Cleartel Technology and UNICEF, and the attendees were UNICEF, Interpol Singapore, the National Cybercrime Law Enforcement UK Police, and the National White Collar Crime Center USA and NPA Hyderabad. Next one is from the topic Awards and Honors, and here it is. The Seema Awards 2022 has distributed. Let's go in detail. The Seema Awards were held in Bengaluru, Karnataka, and the best film in Telugu was Pushpa, The Rise, and the best actor in Telugu Arjun, and the best actress in a leading role in Telugu debut is Pooja Hedge. And for Tamil, the best film Sarpatta Parambarai, best actor Sivakarthikeyan, best actress Kangana Ranaut. And for Malayalam, best film Minal Murali, best actor Tobino Thomas, and best actress Aishwarya Lakshmi. And for Kannada, best actor late Puneeth Rajkumar, and best actress Amrita Iyengar. And next one is from the topic Defense. Here it is. Army Hospital in New Delhi opened the Early Intervention Center Prayas. Prayas, an establishment for the children of military members up to 6 years who have difficulties such as cerebral palsy, autism, sleep and language delays and other conditions. And the inauguration was conducted by General Manoj Pandey, Chief of the Army Staff, and Archana Pandey, President of Army Vice Welfare Association. And the current Chief of Army Staff is General Manoj Pandey. And next one is from the topic Miscellaneous. Here it is. Railroads to launch new version of the Vande Bharat 2 high-speed train. And the new version of Vande Bharat can accelerate 0 to 100 km per hour in just 52 seconds. And the maximum speed of the Vande Bharat 2 is 180 km per hour. And it is lightweight, around 392 tons, and has Wi-Fi connectivity. And the travel will be more comfortable and more energy efficient. Air conditioners are there. Another feature is side recliner seat, and these trains have a self-propelled engine that can conserve diesel and consume 30% less power. And the Vande Bharat is also known as Train 80. Next one is from the topic Awards and Honors, and here it is. 74th Primetime Emmy Awards 2022 has declared. And the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards were held to mark some remarkable American television performance until mid-2022, and the host was Kenan Thompson in Los Angeles. And the list of winners is Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, Jean Smart for the series Hacks, and the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series is Jason Sudeikis for the series Ted Lasso, and the Outstanding Comedy Series is Ted Lasso. And the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series is Lee Jung for the series Squid Game. And the Outstanding Drama Series is Succession. And the Guest Actor in a Drama Series Lee Yumi for the Squid Game. And the Best Television Movie is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Next one is from the topic Appointments. Here it is. Senior Advocate Mukul Rohtagi to be next Attorney General of India, and this is the 14th Attorney General, and his predecessor was K.K. Venugopal, and the Rohtagi was Attorney General for the Bharatiya Janata Party-led National Democratic Alliance government between 2014 and 2017. Soon after the new dispensation took over, and the Attorney General is the first law officer. And next one is from the topic Books and Others. And here it is. A new book titled Willpower, authored by former coach Gerard Marine. Gerard Marine authored a new book titled Willpower, the inside story of a incredible turnaround Indian women's hockey and the chief coach of Indian women's hockey team. And it also talked about how the Indian women's hockey team dealt with setbacks, mental health issues, internal politics, and maintained team chemistry along with high performance culture. The next one is from the topic Defense. Kibitu military garrison camp named after Bipin Rawat. The military camp at Kibitu garrison, which is very close to the line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh, has been named as General Bipin Rawat Military Garrison. Rawat commanded his battalion 511 Gorkha Rifles at Kibitu from 1999 to 2000 and contributed immensely to strengthening the security structure in the area. And the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, named the 22 long road from Valang to Kibitu as General Mark. And the next one is from the topic Defense. Here it is. GMAX 2022 India-Japan joint naval drills in Bay of Bengal begins. And let's go in detail. The 6th edition of Pan India Maritime Exercise 2022 GMAX 22 hosted by the Indian Navy in Bay of Bengal, and the host was Indian Navy in Bay of Bengal, and the Navy is represented by 3 indigenously designed and built warships: Sahyadri, a multi-purpose stealth frigate and anti-submarine warfare corvettes, Kadam and Kavarati. And the exercise is a part of ongoing efforts between two navies on ensuring safe and secure international shipping and trade in Indian Ocean region. Next one is from the topic Defense. INS Satpura and P-81 maritime patrol aircraft to participate in exercise Kakadu 2022. INS Satpura and P-80 maritime patrol aircraft of the Indian Navy reached Darwin in Australia for participating in the multinational exercises Kakadu 2022. And the theme of this year's exercise Kakadu 2022 is partnership, leadership and friendship. Next one is on topic Science and Technology. Hughes ISRO have launched a satellite internet service. Let's go in detail. Hughes Communication India has collaborated with the ISRO to launch its first high throughput satellite broadband internet service in the country. First high throughout satellite is broadband internet service, and the company is assisting the Indian paramilitary forces patrolling the line of actual control and the other remote border outputs with the help of HTS technology. Hughes has 1 Gbps of capacity on HTS. However, in the future, it aims to expand it up to 10 gigabytes per second to 100 gigabytes per second. And the next one is a new book by P.C. Balasubramaniam called Rajinikanths Mantras. Let's go in detail. The entrepreneur composer P.C. Balasubramaniam, also called P.C. Bala, authored a new book, Rajinikanths Mantras, Life Lessons from India's Most Loved Superstar. And the book is written in English. And P.C. Bala's first book was Rajini's Panchchandra and Raj Krishnamurti. And the book tells about the best life lessons from Rajinikanth's iconic speeches, public interactions and performance right from his early days in the film industry. And the fans called Rajinikanth as Talaivar. And the next, the EKI Energy Services Limited has listed the first plastic project in India. Let's go in detail. EKI Energy Services, a developer and seller of carbon credits, carbon footprints, announced that it is the first company to list an India's first plastic project under a global accreditation standard. And the project by EKI Energy Services makes sure that the plastic waste, primarily polyethylene terephthalate waste, also called PET, flakes and chips, are properly sourced and recycled to create recycled polyester staple fiber, also called RPSF. And the recycled polyester staple fiber can then be used in the textile industry for clothing and other utility products made of fabric. And the project has been accredited by VERA, a Washington-based organization under their plastic waste reduction standard. And the CMD and CEO of EK Energy Services is Manish Dabkara.
The United Nations Development Programme released the HDA report. HDA report is the Human Development Index report. It is a summary measure of human development. It is a measure of a country's average achievement in 3 dimensions of human development. They are: first one, life expectancy; second one, knowledge; and third one, decent standard of living. In this year's report, India held a position of 132 out of 191 countries, and India's HDA value is 0.633. The list toppers are Switzerland with HDA value of 0.962, followed by Norway with 0.961 HDA value, and then Iceland held the third position with HDA value 0.959. The report is published by UNDP, that is United Nations Development Programme. The administrator of UNDP is Ahim Strainer, and its headquarters is at New York. British Queen Elizabeth II passed away at the age of 96. She was Britain's longest serving monarch, and her reign period lasted for 70 years. She was head of 15 sovereign states, and she appointed 15 prime ministers in UK during her reign period. The funeral plan of Queen Elizabeth II is regarded as Operation London. King George VI was her predecessor, and her successor is King Charles III, and King Charles III is the oldest monarch to take the throne. HSBC commits Rs 125 crore to India. HSBC, that is Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation. It is a British multinational universal bank and financial services holding company. They committed to give Rs 125 crore to India for a time period of 5 years in order to limit the impact of climate change. The funding is used for majorly 2 purposes. They are energy transition and nature-based solutions. Energy transition includes renewable or energy efficiency programs, and the nature-based solution includes the protection of wetlands, mangroves and forests, etc. The headquarters of HSBC is at London, United Kingdom. India's Neeraj Chopra won Diamond League trophy. He was the first Indian to win the Diamond League trophy. His event was javelin throw, and during this Diamond League finals, he made his best throw of 88.44 meter. Czech Republic's Jakub Wadlec and Germany's Julian Weber become second and third in this event respectively. And talking about Diamond League, it is an annual series of elite track and field athletic competitions, and this series sits in the top tier of World Athletics one-day meeting competitions. HDFC Bank became the first Indian bank to issue electronic bank guarantee in partnership with National E-Governance Services Limited, and this will help to eliminate the time-consuming paper-based processes like stamping, verification, delivery, etc. We can do processing, stamping, verification and delivery instantly with enhanced security by using electronic bank guarantee. In Formula 1 racing, it's Verstappen again in Italian Grand Prix 2, and it was his first Italian Grand Prix title, and by this title win, the total point earned by him become 335, and this is his 11th win of 2022. During Italian Grand Prix, Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Mercedes' George Russell become second and third respectively. Former Indian boxer Vidyusha passed away. His event was light flyweight, and he had won bronze medal in both Asian Games and Commonwealth Games on 1994. IIT Madras became the first Indian education institute to join forces with the New York-based IBM Quantum Network. The aim of this alliance is to promote and advance quantum computing skills development and research in India. In US Open, Spain's Carlos Alcaraz won men's singles title. It was his first Grand Slam title. In the finals, he beat Norway's Kasper Ruud to become the champion. In women's singles, Poland's Iga Swiatek beat Tunisia's Ons Jabeur to become women's singles champion. Sri Lanka won 15th edition of Asia Cup. In the final, they beat Pakistan by 23 runs and won their 6th title. Mohammad Rizwan of Pakistan is the leading run scorer of this tournament, and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar of India is the leading wicket taker in this tournament. And about Asia Cup, India is the most successful team in this tournament by winning 7 titles, and Sanath Jayasuriya of Sri Lanka is the best run scorer in the entire tournament by scoring a runs of 1220. And Sri Lanka's Muthaiya Muralidharan is the all-time best wicket taker in this tournament by taking 30 wickets. Former Indian tennis player Naresh Kumar passed away. He was the captain of Davis Cup tournament, and he is the first tennis coach to receive Dronacharya Lifetime Achievement Award in the year 2000. His major achievements in tennis were Irish Championship of 1952 and 53, Welsh Championship of 1952, SS Championship of 1957 and Wengan Tournament of 1958. On September 10th, we are celebrating World Suicide Prevention Day. This day is celebrated in order to create awareness among people against suicides. This year, the theme of World Suicide Prevention Day is Creating Hope Through Action. This event was organized by the International Association for Suicide Prevention, and we have started celebrating World Suicide Prevention Day from 2003 onwards. This year, on September 10th, we are celebrating Farmers Consumer Awareness Day. It is generally celebrated on second Saturday in September. We are celebrating this event in order to give the public a view into the lives and work of farmers. This event was firstly organized by Dennis Higasiyama. He was also a farmer, and the celebration starts from 1981 onwards. On September 10th, we are also celebrating World First Aid Day. This event is generally celebrated on second Saturday in September, and it is celebrated in order to provide an opportunity to highlight the value of knowing and administrating first aid and to hold awareness campaigns mobilizing both the public and volunteers. This year, the theme of World First Aid Day is Lifelong First Aid. This event is organized by the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. We have started celebrating World First Aid Day from 2000 onwards. On September 11th, we are celebrating Libraries Remember Day. This event was organized in order to acknowledge the role of public libraries in social welfare. The day was firstly proposed by Bill Ebbs of the Bensonville Public Library in Illinois. The event was firstly celebrated on 2001. On September 12th, we are celebrating United Nations Day for South-South Cooperation. This event was organized in order to highlight the importance of cooperation among people and countries in the Global South. On September 13th, we are celebrating Programmers Day. It is generally celebrated on September 13th or on the 256th day of the year. This event was organized in order to celebrate the positive changes that programmers make to improve our everyday lives. This event was proposed by Valentine Balt and Michael Chervikov of Parallel Technologies on 2002, but the official start of this event was held on 2009. On September 14th, we are celebrating Hindi Day or Hindi Divas. This event was organized in order to spread awareness about the importance of the Hindi language in the country. And this event was organized by our former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And we have started celebrating Hindi Divas from 1949 onwards. On September 15th, we are celebrating National Engineers Day. This event was organized in order to recognize all engineers in the nation and to inspire the people to value engineers' work and their role in the development of country. This event was organized by the Government of India. In 1968, Government of India decided to honor Visvesvaraya for his numerous achievements in civil engineering by naming his birth anniversary on September 15 as the National Engineers Day. And we have started celebrating National Engineers Day from 1968 onwards. On September 15th, we are celebrating International Day of Democracy. This event was organized in order to uphold and honor the values of democracy in the world. This year, the theme of International Day of Democracy is Importance of Media Freedom to Democracy, Peace and Delivering on the Sustainable Development Goals. This event was organized by United Nations General Assembly, and we have started celebrating International Day of Democracy from 2008 onwards. On September 15th, we are celebrating World Lymphoma Awareness Day. This event was organized in order to raise awareness on cancers of the lymphatic system. This event was organized by the Lymphoma Coalition, and we have started celebrating the World Lymphoma Awareness Day from 2002 onwards. On September 16th, we are celebrating International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer. It is organized in order to educate people about the preservation of the ozone layer. This year, the theme of International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer is Global Corporation Protecting Life on Earth. This event was organized by United Nations General Assembly, and they declared September 16th as International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer on 1994. And we have started celebrating this event from 1995 onwards. Now we can discuss about some news headlines. India's HS Pranoy became world number 1 in Badminton World Federation World Tour Ranking Men's Singles category. Indian President Draupadi Murmu launched Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan and Nikshay 2 portal. Indian Army's Western Command signed a long-time power purchase agreement with NTPC in order to receive 25 megawatt of solar energy straight from National Solar Grid for a time period of 27 years. Former Chief Justice of India Kamal Narayan Singh passed away. He was the shortest serving Chief Justice of India. He remained Chief Justice of India for the shortest period of 18 days in 1991. And Uday Umesh Lalit is the current Chief Justice of India. Sheikh Hasina is the current Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Studentship program for Ayurveda Research Again, that is a Spark initiative. It is initiated by Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Science for Innovative Research in Ayurveda. Indore become first Indian smart city with smart addresses. The Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park of Darjeeling becomes the best Indian zoo, and TCS become India's most valuable brand in 2022. So these are all about the current affairs from last 1 week. I will share this PDF in our Telegram channel. You can take it for reference purpose. We can meet in the next video with some updated news. Until then, bye.